All right, so get this. We're diving deep into color psychology for workouts today.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you guys sent in some really interesting articles about it. And honestly,
Yeah.
I'm curious too, like, does what we wear actually like make a difference in how well we work out?
Right.
So we're going to unpack the science behind it and
Okay.
all the claims to see if there's anything you can actually use.
Yeah, what's interesting is this whole thing about athletes in red winning more.
Oh, yeah.
You've got Manchester United, you've got the Chicago Bulls.
Uh-huh.
You know, for years, people thought red gave some kind of competitive edge.
Yeah, like it makes you feel more powerful or
Yeah.
or even like intimidates your opponent or something.
Yeah, right, exactly.
But one of the articles you sent was a 2022 meta-analysis.
Yeah.
And they basically looked at like 69 studies
Wow.
and said, nope, the evidence is super weak.
Interesting.
I was kind of bummed, honestly. I
Yeah.
thought I'd found like a shortcut to my fitness goals.
Yeah, it is a bit of a myth, that direct link. But the real power of color is how it affects our mood.
Okay.
And that does tie into workouts.
Right.
It's not about like mystical energy or anything. It's really just
Right.
the psychology of how we feel.
Okay, so how does color like work on our brains?
Yeah.
Is it like some subliminal messaging thing?
No, it's simpler than that. Different
Yeah.
colors have different light wavelengths.
Okay.
And those wavelengths hit our eyes, travel to the brain, and trigger different emotional and behavioral responses.
So our brains are like wired to react to color.
Yeah, basically.
Interesting. Okay, so like how some people say certain colors make them feel lazy.
Exactly.
Like one article mentioned 62% of people feel that way.
Yeah, and while everyone has their own personal preferences,
Uh-huh.
the takeaway here is that wearing what makes you feel good
Yeah.
is key. If your outfit gets you pumped, you're way more likely to actually work out.
So it's not about finding like the universally best color.
Right.
It's the best one for each person.
Exactly.
Like if I feel awesome in neon green, that's my workout power color.
Precisely. It's like
Okay.
choosing a workout playlist.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't pick music that makes you want to take a nap, right?
True.
Same for clothes.
I love that analogy.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's break down this like color wardrobe idea.
Okay.
Where do we even start?
Well, let's make like a little cheat sheet.
Okay.
We'll go through each color and
Go.
see how it could benefit your workout.
Hit me with it. I'm ready to unlock my
Great.
color-powered potential.
So let's start with red, since we've been talking about it.
Okay.
Power, energy, alertness.
Mm-hmm.
Think intense stuff like CrossFit.
Okay, but didn't we say too much red can be bad?
Yes.
Like instead of a good workout, I just get aggressive?
Right. It can also raise your blood pressure.
Oh, really?
So use it strategically,
Okay.
maybe as an accent color or paired with something neutral
Okay.
to balance it out, red in moderation.
Got it. What's next on our color wheel?
Okay, so we've got orange, which kind of mixes red's power with some yellow optimism.
Okay.
So think motivation and enthusiasm, great for team sports
Okay.
or group fitness.
Ooh, yeah. Orange has that like team spirit vibe.
Exactly.
Okay, cool.
Now, yellow is often called the happiest color.
Oh, really?
So if you're dragging a bit of yellow, might be just the boost you need.
Interesting. So like if I'm dreading a workout,
Yeah,
a sunny yellow outfit might actually help me get there.
it could.
Okay.
Now let's switch gears to blue.
Okay.
This one's about focus and calm. Good for things that require precision.
So not high energy, but more like mental focus.
Exactly.
Okay, so would blue be good for like weightlifting?
It could be.
Okay.
And remember, blue objects can actually look lighter than red ones. So
Oh.
maybe that translates to how heavy they feel too.
Oh, interesting.
It's also great for mindful practices like yoga.
Ooh, tricking my brain into thinking those weights are lighter. I like it.
Yeah.
What about green?
Green connects us to nature. It's both relaxing and invigorating, so it works for a lot of different workouts.
I could see green being perfect for like an outdoor run
Yeah.
or bringing the outdoors in, even if you're on a treadmill.
Exactly. And speaking of being outdoors,
Yeah.
have you ever noticed how some colors make you feel physically warmer or cooler?
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Like how red feels fiery and blue feels chill?
Yeah.
That's actually a thing.
It is.
Whoa.
Warm colors like reds and oranges can actually make us feel warmer,
Wow.
while cool colors like blues and greens kind of do the opposite.
So it's not just in my head.
No.
So I could use that to choose workout clothes based on the weather.
Yeah.
Like warm colors in the winter, cool colors in the summer.
You got it like built-in temperature control?
This is blowing my mind. Okay, but before we move on, is there anything else about this warm versus cool thing I should know?
Yeah, just remember this physical effect is more subtle than the mood stuff.
Okay.
It's not going to replace your winter coat,
Right.
but is a neat extra layer to consider.
Okay, so we've covered a lot. We busted that red myth.
Yes.
We talked about how colors make us feel.
Right.
And even have some temperature tips.
Mm-hmm.
Before we go on, what's the big takeaway so far?
Well, while there's no magic color for instant athletic superpowers,
Right.
what you wear can affect your mood and motivation, and those are huge for a good workout.
So it's about finding what works for you,
Exactly.
not some universal rule.
Exactly.
Now, before we dive into the next part, I have a question for you.
Okay.
Knowing all this, what color are you wearing for your next workout and why?
Ooh, that's a good one.
We'll be right back after a quick break to explore even more about color in fitness.
Sounds good. So we've been talking about how color affects us during workouts,
Right.
but what about the gym itself?
Oh, that's interesting.
I mean, those colors have to play a role too, right?
That's a great point.
Mm-hmm.
I've definitely been in gyms that feel super hype,
Uh-huh.
and then others that are more chill, like a spa almost.
Yeah, and some of that is definitely intentional design. Gyms use color to create specific vibes, just like we've been talking about with clothes.
Okay, so spill the secrets. What are they doing with color to make us feel certain ways?
Well, think about where you need the most energy.
Okay.
Weight rooms, cardio zones, those high-intensity areas.
Uh-huh.
Often they'll use bright colors like red and orange.
Makes sense.
It's that alertness motivation boost we talked about.
But too much of those can backfire, right? Like, wouldn't a gym full of red just make everyone aggressive?
That's why good design is about balance.
Okay.
They might use red as an accent or pair it with calming blue or green,
Okay.
like a color recipe to get the right workout atmosphere.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So what about those calmer gyms?
Right.
Like, I bet yoga studios aren't decked out in orange.
Exactly, for yoga, stretching, meditation.
Yeah.
Those places often lean into cool colors, blue for focus, and
Yeah.
calm, green, that nature connection, peacefulness.
It's interesting how it mirrors what we wear, right?
Yep.
Like, I wouldn't wear neon orange to
Wow.
a restorative yoga class. It
Right.
feels wrong somehow.
Right, and it's not just the paint on the walls.
Oh, yeah.
Lighting plays a huge role too. Bright white light keeps you alert.
Okay.
Good for intense stuff, but softer, warmer lighting helps you relax.
Yeah.
Perfect for yoga or cool down stretches.
So even if I don't consciously notice it, the gym's colors and lighting are already working on my mood.
Yeah.
That's kind of trippy.
It is, and some gyms are even using neon now,
Oh, wow.
especially for things like dance, cardio, or HIIT classes.
Okay.
It's that extra stimulation, a visual energy boost on top of the music and the workout itself.
But like with red, probably got to be careful not to overdo the neon, right?
Exactly.
I can see that being distracting.
It's all about finding the balance that works for the specific type of workout they're offering.
So takeaway for anyone listening the next time you choose a gym, pay attention to the colors.
Yeah.
Do they match the vibe you want for your workouts?
Right. It's like choosing a gym based on its color personality.
Yeah.
The right environment can make a huge difference.
Totally. And it's not just gyms getting in on this. Have you noticed how activewear brands are using more colors now?
Yeah.
They've got collections for specific activities.
Uh-huh.
And the colors aren't random.
Right.
I just thought it was fashion, but maybe you're thinking about the psychology too.
Yeah.
Like those running tights. They're always bright colors.
Yeah.
Maybe that's intentional to keep you energized on a long run.
It could be they're tapping into this idea that your clothes can support you emotionally.
Oh, I like that.
It's like having a built-in hype team in your outfit.
Okay, so if someone's shopping for workout clothes, how can they use this color stuff to make good choices?
Well, first think about the workout you're going to do.
Okay.
High-intensity, bold colors like reds, oranges, yellows.
Okay.
Need calm, focused blues. Greens, purples are your friends.
So matching my outfit to my workout goal, basically.
Exactly. And don't be afraid to try stuff out.
Yeah,
See how different colors make you feel during your workout. Do you have more energy in bright pink?
right.
Do you feel stronger in black?
It's like a fun fashion experiment, but with actual results.
And remember, personal preference matters most.
Uh-huh.
What works for your friend might not work for you.
So no need to force myself to love neon if it makes me feel like a glow stick.
Right.
What about those classic neutrals, though? Black, gray, white.
Yeah.
They're everywhere.
Neutrals are awesome. They're
Yeah.
versatile, stylish.
Right.
And you can always add a pop of color with accessories if you want.
Yeah,
Plus, black hide sweat stains always a plus.
that is true.
Yeah.
So it's not about picking one color and that's it.
Right.
It's more like having a whole color toolbox to choose from, depending on the workout and how I'm feeling that day.
Exactly. Building a workout wardrobe that's as diverse and interesting as you are.
I like that.
The goal is to feel good confident and ready to move.
Okay.
And speaking of how we feel,
Yeah.
are you ready to get into some truly wild color stuff?
Bring it on. What's next? Color-changing workout gear that responds to my mood.
Not quite that advanced yet.
Okay.
But what if I told you color might actually affect how heavy something feels?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Like if I'm lifting weights, the color of the weight can make it feel heavier or lighter.
That's what some research is suggesting.
Okay, you're going to have to explain this one.
Mm-hmm.
Because color affecting how heavy something feels?
I know, right?
That's next level stuff.
It is wild, but it goes back to what we were saying about light wavelengths
Right.
and how our brains react to them.
Uh-huh.
Apparently, it's not just about mood.
Okay.
It might even mess with our sense of weight.
So like if I'm at the gym and the weights are painted different colors,
Yeah.
it could actually change my workout.
That's what researchers are trying to figure out.
Wow.
There was one study that looked at weightlifting plates
Okay.
and how the color affected how much effort people felt they were using.
Okay. And did they find anything conclusive?
Well,
Like did lifting a blue weight feel easier than a red one?
the results were mixed, which is honestly pretty common with new research.
Yeah.
It wasn't like BAM color equals weight change.
Right.
But it did raise some super interesting questions.
Okay.
It's a whole new area to explore.
So it's possible that a blue dumbbell could feel lighter
Yeah.
because blue light makes things look lighter.
Exactly.
So my brain's doing the heavy lifting, literally.
That's the theory. And they're looking at other colors too,
Okay.
not just blue and red.
Okay.
It's like, what if we could use color to make workouts feel easier or
Yeah.
even harder if you want more challenge?
Whoa. That'd be crazy. Like, imagine if your gym had color-coded weights,
Right.
or if your running shoes change color to match your pace.
The future of fitness.
Yeah,
But for now, it's mostly about understanding that color's impact goes way deeper than we think.
right. It's not just looking pretty. It's literally changing how our brains work.
Yeah.
So what's the takeaway for our listeners, even if this weight thing is still being studied?
I think it reinforces the idea that creating the right workout environment is important.
Okay.
We talked about gym design clothes.
Yeah.
Now, even the color of equipment could play a role.
And it makes you wonder if we do figure out this color-weight connection.
Yeah.
Could it help people who struggle with certain exercises?
Right.
Like
Yeah.
make physical therapy more manageable or help athletes train more effectively?
Exactly. It's about using science to make fitness more accessible
Uh-huh.
and enjoyable for everyone who knows what we'll discover.
All right, so as we wrap up this deep dive, I'm feeling like I've got to completely rethink my approach to color.
Yeah.
It's not just about what I like, it's about what actually helps me have a better workout.
That's a great takeaway experiment. See what works for you.
Okay.
Do you feel more energized in bright colors?
Yeah.
More focused in cool tones?
Uh-huh.
Pay attention to how you feel and don't be afraid to switch things up.
It's like having a whole new fitness tool, but it's been hiding in plain sight all along.
I know, right?
We've busted myths, explored some pretty wild science, and hopefully gotten everyone thinking about color in a whole new way.
Absolutely. And remember, whether you're rocking neon pink or classic black, the most important thing is that you feel good and ready to move your body.
Couldn't have said it better myself. So thanks for joining us on this colorful journey into the world of fitness. We'll catch you next time on The Deep Dive.